Hey everybody, Lance the Pants here, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we went through the boring rock tunnel. I talked about my Pokemon origins and how video games bond people together, etc., etc. This episode, though, we're gonna go through Lavender Town, go through the Pokemon Tower, as far as we can go, at least. And I already see a certain douchebag in the corner, waiting. Apparently, Mouth has, what does he have? He has a Prism. Prism berry? Prism! That sounds like something American. And of course, this here brings up the whole, is your rival's Eradicate dead? Because it disappears after this. So some people like to theorize that his Eradicate is dead. I don't think there is. I think he just kind of got rid of it. Like, honestly, I don't really believe in a lot of the, Pokemon, like, creepypastas, like, the theories I come up with, like, is, like, his Eradicate dead? I was like, no, it's probably just, he probably got rid of it. Like, let me think what else, like, is Red dead at the end of Gen 2? Like, he always disappears, I'm like, no, I doubt he's dead. It'd be cool if he was, I mean, it'd be weird if he was dead, but, like, when it comes to that, for something like that, I tend to go about, like, the manga. If that makes sense, like, in the manga, Red's not really dead, he's just healing. Because he gets beat up by, like, Bruno. So I just like to imagine how Red's not dead, he probably just finally left. Because you see him in black and white too, so he can't be dead. Unless he's a ghost who can travel across the land, searching far and wide. I hate that song. But I'm gonna get so many hateful comments now because of that too. Like, you hate the original Pokemon theme song! You know, I don't know, that song gets on my nerves. It's like, everybody loves that song, yet I hate it. Hipster Lance over here, my hipster pants, like, you know, I'm wearing shorts, whatever though. But, you know, I never have seen the love for that. But, like, the other people, I lost, I'm not getting lost over. I've done a whole video over that. If you want to see my thoughts, go watch the video. Spooks Fest, Pokemon Lost Over. Yeah, pouring out myself. I don't care, it's my channel. I'll do whatever I want. But, basically, what else is there? Hypno's Lullaby, Hypno's Lullaby actually could work. Because you do see him attack a little girl at one point in one of the games, which I'm not going to say which game it is, because actually it's in this game. But, no, our Hypno's pretty cool. But you see, what else? Creepy Black, I've heard stuff about that. I've seen Jontron stuff over it. And I was going to cover it for Spooks Fest this year, but I didn't do it. What else is there? There's a lot of stuff. There's so many Pokemon creepypastas. Some of them are stupid, some are actually pretty decent. You know. Hey, Escape from Lavender Town. The ROM for that's amazing. Okay, but that's a cool ROM. The story's kind of meh, but the ROM is awesome. It's a really... If you guys have not seen Escape from Lavender Town, that's an awesome ROM. If I really could have recorded that, now I can next year, though. I'm going to next year. But, first week's best, because I'm going to try to do that annually. But, I'm going to try and keep up with that. But I'm going to do Escape from Lavender Town next year. They just kept causing fraps to mess up, and that was the problem. But next year, boy, it's going to be game on. Spooks Fest this year was really tame, because that's our first time in, because we did have a lot of stuff done, but then it got corrupted, and we couldn't use it, like our Dead Space Let's Play. But next year, there's always another time for either Dead Space or Resident Evil and stuff, but you know. That's not the game. Charmeleon's back! It's Charmeleon. We fought him before, we're gonna fight him again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do fight him again, actually. I'm pretty sure we fought him again. Might have evolved, I don't remember. Whoa, you stinker, took it easy on you too. I'm O for Breezy. Hey everybody, O for Breezy. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Let's Play. By the way, Zach, you never did let me start one of those episodes. I'm just saying. I'll let you be in Mario Galaxy 2, and I never got Majora's Mask. Yeah. I'm kidding. No hard feelings. But we can't really do anything in the Pokemon Tower right now, because there's a ghost. A spooky, scary skeleton ghost. But, you know, that's enough. We also actually nicknamed our Pokemon. Now, Hypno is named Hypnosis. Get it? Hypnosis. It's a move that you can learn. It's a girl Pokemon. A Hypnosis. And the answer is called Shinju now. The reason I call it Shinju is because Shinju is also known as the God Tree. He's a giant plant monster, basically. So I figure Shinju will count. And of course, the Shinju, I know it from Naruto. I was gonna call it Jubi at first, but it doesn't have 10 tails. So I was like, Shinju. If you want to know a lot about the Shinju, or the God Tree, or slash the Divine Tree, I was just looking up, because it's actually a pretty interesting story. It's basically like the story of, like, the Tree of Life. It's always interesting to learn about, like, the Tree of Life, and, you know, stuff like that, but, you know. If you go out here, though, in Fire Red version, you can catch a Growlithe, and Leaf Green version, you can catch a Vulpix. Fire Red version owners got the better deal to that, because Growlithe's better than Vulpix. Even though I like Vulpix. It's kind of cool. If I was going to do Leaf Green, I was actually going to use Ninetales as one of my Pokemon members, and I was going to name it Kurama, but, you know. It'll do. I can always wait until I find another Pokemon that has a fox with the fire type. I'm not choosing Fennekin. I'm going to tell you here when I get to Gen 6. It's going to be Froakie. Because Froakie's a frog who's a ninja. That's amazing. If we go in here to this old lady, she will give us something. Thank you. I mean, works hard. She gives us free tea, because tea is the best thing ever as I grab my cup of tea and take a sip. Good old British tea. You know, I'm not drinking British tea, but you know. Good old sweet American tea. Now, if we run all the way back behind the building, we're gonna actually see something cool, and actually something's gonna help us. It doesn't lay down the line, but it's gonna help us out. So, if we can get all the way up the stairs, going up the stairs, and going down the stairs, and going up the sideways stairs. But if we go to the rooftops, you know, stand on the rooftops, oh yeah. Well, that sounds pretty decent. If we go up here, talk to this guy, this thing I don't know. Lightboard, what? Our Game Boy Advance? Oh my god. Inception! We got an Eevee! Yes, you get a free Eevee in this game. If you want to give a nickname to it, we'll do that later. Eevee, of course, can evolve into 3 different Pokemon in this game. You can evolve it into... I kind of forgot the name. Vaporeon! Flareon! Don't evolve it into Flareon, because it sucks. And Jolteon. Send out Jolteon. There you go, Jason. There's your joke. But... those 3, out of all of them, we're going to see who I pick, because we will be using that Eevee's evolution on our team. If you can guess who it is, it's one of my favorite Eevee evolutions. It's actually my second favorite, because we can't use my first, because my favorite Eevee evolution is Espeon. Excuse me, Espeon. But no, we can't use Espeon in this game, so well, I'd have to trade it, but yeah, I can't do that. I may help you. Yes, I want to buy the Thunderstone! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one of our Pokemon from Pokemon XD Gale Darkness will be returning, so we're going to be using Jolteon once again on our team. Because, you know, it's Jolteon. I mean, I love Jolteon. Because, you know, you gotta send out Jolteon. But, you know, I wish we could use Espeon, but, you know, if we could use Espeon, I wouldn't be using, Hypnosis, I have to call her that. But, there's always Gen 2, and I can use our Espeon. It's gonna take a lot of stuff to get Espeon, but, you know, we'll get our Espeon. When it comes to my favorite Eevees, though, and it starts at level 25, that's a good deal, guys. I'm telling you, you should use an Eevee. But, I was going to say, Vaporeon is actually pretty good, too. I've used Vaporeon in Gen 4. Vaporeon's a really good water type. If you really want a water type that badly, you can use it, but I'm going to think here, you get a free water type later on if you want a really good one there. I did mention earlier in a previous episode that I had 3 choices of Pokemon water type I was going to use. I actually was wrong on that. I actually had 4. Vaporeon was actually one I was actually considering, so there's one with that. But we have Jolteon, which is pretty darn cool if I say so myself. When it comes down to my favorite Eevees, though, I said it goes Espeon, Jolteon, probably Vaporeon, then Umbreon, then Glaceon, then Leafeon, then Sylveon, and then Flareon. I don't hate Sylveon, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the design. That's what it is. It's the bows and the color. Well, actually, no, the color is cute. It's the bows. That's what does it. Flareon just sucks. It's cute, don't get me wrong, but it is learning good moves. Actually, you know, Sylveon, I'll put that over Leafeon. Leafeon kind of sucks. It was Leaf Blade, though, which kind of helps it, but I'm just waiting for my Champion, which is a fighting type Eevee. And we're gonna take on our 4th gym here, which is full of ladies. By the way, that pervert outside was like, he's supposed to be Master Roshi. She's like, oh my god, the ladies. Only real ladies. I remember in the anime when Ash dressed up like a girl, and he had to come in here to fight Erica. That's a funny episode. And it's K, because every kiss begins with K. That was a weird reference, but it'll do. Yep, it was Weeping Bell. I'm trying to think what the third evolution's called. I don't know, but every kiss ends with K, too. Or every K ends with, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why I made that reference of all things. That's where I just looked at this commercial. It's weird. You see so many weird commercials on TV. I mean, I'm serious here. What is FarmersOnly.com? Like, there's so many weird days. Like, there's FarmersOnly.com, BlackPeopleMeet.com, WhitePeopleMeet.com, UrbanPeopleMeet.com. I mean, it's just weird. And you know they're all scams. I don't know why people go for them. I have never... Okay, I said that. I know one person who's actually went on FarmersOnly.com. I need to make a fake site called PokemonFans.com. It's a dating site where you date people who also like... Actually, that'd be kind of neat if you give me hot girls who play Pokemon who live near where I live. If you do, please give me your number. I'm kidding. But, yeah. It's just weird. I like to think about stuff like that when I lay in bed. That sounded creepy. I like to think about, like, weird stuff like that when I'm in bed. It's something like Sword Art Online, in a way. If you see in Sword Art Online, they're like, I like how in the first episode, like, here's all these, like, really ugly guys acting like girls, and I think that joke's funny. But then you get, like, Asuna and all these people who hit on Kirito, and you're like, really? I would not imagine hot girls are playing an MMO game. That just doesn't make sense in a way. I mean, it's an anime, where you get trapped in a video game, and if you die in your life, because people die when they are killed, but, you know, it just doesn't make sense. And I don't know how we went from that to, we're just subject to this, but, you know, it's the grass gym, it's filled with pot. That's my reasoning. This gym has pot in the air conditioning. Here's Erica. I'm just doing the art flower. Erica is a grass type gym leader, and she's high. And that's the reason. She's a pothead. She also gives you the rainbow badge, which just makes sense because you think the rainbow badge would be the final badge, but it's not. She's gonna sell Victory Bell. That's the final one, Victory Bell. Victory Bell is a grass and poison type. It's okay. It likes to attack James in the anime. But this fight's really easy if you have a flying type, or a psychic type, or a fire type. That's why you can get a Growlithe and a Vulpix later, or earlier. It's all for this gym to be prepared. This gym's pretty easy though, because Sora's gonna kick the crap out of everybody. She starts using Hyper Potions here. This is the gym where you really start to throw in the whole, we're gonna use potions and stuff more. It also has a few poison type moves, so if you, basically, if you have Squirtle or Venusaur, or not Venusaur, if you pick Squirtle or Bulbasaur, you want to be careful because you do not want to use them here. Mostly because Bulbasaur will not be able to much against them, and he's weak to poison attacks. Squirtle, of course, is just weak to grass moves. I think you all get this whole chart by now. If you don't, then look it up. So we're going to throw out old Sparky. Of course, that's what we nicknamed Jolteon. We're going to give him a fair chance at winning. He's going to fight out against Tangela. Tangela is a grass type. Tangela, I have no idea what's under all that tangly stuff. It's tentacles, I like to guess. I imagine it's a hentai monster, honestly. But, basically, it's not that hard to fight. And, of course, earlier I did teach Sparky, Shockwave, which we got from Lieutenant Surge. But I had to grind Sparky up because I wanted him to be at the level with the other guys. But he's pretty good. He's gonna come in really handy, especially near the end of the game. But we can handle this hentai monster, basically. I just imagine, because I always like the hentai jokes to Israel, that thing under his face is actually Israel's face. That's just secretly human. My friend Israel Marino is actually a Tankla. He is a hentai monster. But now she's going to send out Vileplume. Vileplume is a monster to fight if you're not prepared for it. Vileplume is a grass and poison type Pokemon. You really want to watch out for this thing. It's got a big flower head thing. I know this is going to sound racist, but it reminds me of not Halle Berry, but, some Goldberg. I can't think of her name. Actually, Goldberg's wrestler, no. But, Whoopi Goldberg, I think that's her name. I don't know why it reminds me of her, but it does for some reason. That's gonna come out really racist, I get the feeling. It's not supposed to, though. But it's really good when it comes to, why she's a full heal? Oh, okay, she's confused. But, it's really good about throwing, like, stun spore and stuff down on there, but it's not that hard, as long as you have, like, I mean, look at this, Hypnosis just wiped her out. It's nothing to really worry about. Hey, Erica, get off the pot! And maybe you'll be a good gym leader. I need a really good one. I need a really good comeback one, or a really good, like, 80s terrible lines after I beat someone. Sorry, Erica, it looks like you're grass ass. I don't know. What's another? I don't know. Get out of the 70s, Erica. It's 2014 where we still smoke pot. That's something I never seen the big, thing with pot. I don't know. I don't like to smoke, honestly. I drink every once in a while, it's not bad. But I don't see the big fascination with pot. Pot, smoking in general. Well, this is a Pokemon Let's Play, let's not talk about that. I mean, I've been talking about hentai monsters and girls hitting on a guy having a harem in a video game. But, you know. Let's talk about Attack on Titan! I'm kidding. And this guy here being stupid. By the way, this is the gambling place. I don't know. I don't gamble either. So, but this guy here is hiding behind that poster. I'm betting he has a Victoria's Secret behind there. Okay, that's nothing really wrong with Victoria's Secret. I'm betting he has a what's a really terrible band? That One Direction band. I bet he has a poster of that behind there. He's like, I love you, One Direction, or something. Or he likes Justin Bieber. I don't know. Zubat. He's seen Zubats many, many times, and we're gonna see many, many of them next part. Oh, you have no idea. Boss. Ooh, so the Team Rocket boss in here. Well, guys, I think next episode we're actually going to go after the Team Rocket boss and find out what he really went through, because he basically just disappeared through time and space. He is Palkia and Giratina on the side, I'm guessing. But this has been a weird episode. We've talked about hentai monsters, pot, weird stuff, basically. So I hope you all enjoyed. Next episode, hopefully I won't be as crazy, because the pot's missing with me. Even though I don't smoke pot. It's from the ventilation shaft in the gym. I'm going to shut up now so you guys can go ahead and get away with this and be free.